This video is sponsored by Geico. Hello everybody, Max here. We are at Star Wars Celebration 2019 hanging out with the Droid Builders, a community of folks who bring unbelievable droids to life. They've got BBs, they've got R2s, they've got Gonks, and a whole bunch more. Let's take a look at what they've got for us this year. Craig here made a lava droid, and I love him. Tell me about it.
Well, it was a crunch time project for Celebration 4. It was just something that I wanted to do that was different.
Well, I love it because he does look like he's flying.
Yeah, it's a support stand. He's on a lever, which is supported on the back by a garage door spring, and it's perfectly balanced. So well balanced that a tiny little 12-volt motor on a cam is enough to get him to start rocking and floating a little bit on that pivot point.
Now, R2 Deco here is a gorgeous droid, as you can see, but he's also got quite a personality. How are you doing today?
Hi, I'm doing awesome. How are you?
I'm quite well, thank you. How's your celebration going?
It's been pretty good so far.
What do you think of the BB units?
I think they're pretty cute.
A few celebrations ago, there were very few BB units on the floor, and now there is no shortage of them. Matt here has a very chatty one. Tell me about your BB8.
Oh, he was one of the first things when we saw him pop out on the celebration stage. We just knew we had to build them. And this one is completely 3D printed. He can be fully autonomous, or we can control him and move him around. The best thing about BB8 is he's so personable.
BB, how's your celebration going? Chris here has built an animatronic Threepio. Can you tell me a bit about this golden beauty?
My idea was to make a Star Tours C-3PO. My goal was to make something that others could replicate. So he's all off-the-shelf parts on the inside, and all of his body shells are 3D printed from files that are freely available. The software here is telling the onboard computers in Threepio to move the joints to certain positions, and so basically you use the software to put your performance together.
My favorite part is that he's not talking as much as Threepio normally does. You know, Star Wars is always changing and growing and evolving, but something tells me this just isn't canon. What do the Droid Builders do during non-celebration years? Well, they'll occasionally get together, have a conference, and do a nice Gonk build-off, or a Gonk Jam, or really whatever you want to call it. There are no Gonk answers. And as you can see, these Gonk Droids all have very different personalities. Of course, Alan Tudyk brought K2SO to life. This Gonk Droid brings Alan Tudyk to life. This is a pretty deep cut right here. This is a nurse droid from the Droid Repair Bay ILM X Lab VR experience. Seth, tell me about this.
I saw the droid from the VR experience, and it was so cute that I just had to build it. It's built upon a Spin Master Hero BB8.
I love it because it shows that you don't have to completely scratch build something. You can kind of kit bash an existing toy that's out there and still really make it look impressive on its own. There's really no wrong way to make a droid, and I love it. Droids, is there anything they can't do? Star Wars Celebration is wonderful, and if you're ever here, check out the Droid Builders, and if you're not, look them up online. I gotta get to a panel, and this little mouse droid's gonna get me there on time. Punch it, buddy. See you around.